Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at some more action figures from The Force Awakens, and we're going to continue to take a look at the 3 3/4 inch Build-A-Weapon series. In today's review I've got a really cool character to share with you, and it is none other than the hotly anticipated and much in demand Captain Phasma. This is a really cool figure and an even cooler character, and I cannot wait to see her in action in the movie. The plot twist to this one, of course, is the fact that Captain Phasma is a female, and in The Force Awakens she is to be portrayed by Gwendoline Christie, who is better known for her role as Brienne of Tarth, I believe, in Game of Thrones. Really cool figure, really cool character, and I think once you guys have seen this one in action, you're really going to want to add this one to your collection. So as always, be sure to hit the link in the video description, which will take you to staractionfigures.co.uk. Now, at the time of filming this review, she's currently available for pre-order, as she is perhaps one of the most hotly anticipated figures from the entire Force Awakens line. So if you do see one out in the wild, pounce, grab her. She's not going to hang around for long. Or if you want to guarantee yourself this figure for your collection, again, be sure to pre-order via the link below. So we're going to take a look at this figure in a little bit more detail in just a little bit. But before we do that, we are of course going to take a look at the packaging that this figure comes in. Now, I really love the card artwork on Captain Phasma's packaging. As you'll see, you've got this really nice image of Phasma on the corner there. And of course, the Force Awakens logo and Kylo Ren pictured at the top. Now, as you can see, Captain Phasma is a part of the Build-A-Weapon series, and as a part of the Forest mission, or Jungle mission, depending on your preference of name, she does come with a rather unique Build-A-Weapon piece. Now, I must admit, this is perhaps, in my opinion, one of the weaker Build-A-Weapon parts from the entire series. If you take a look at the image on the back, you'll see it really doesn't look like anything from the Star Wars universe. It's a rather cheesy, awfully painted piece, so I'm really not too impressed with that. And I'm even less impressed with the fact that you have to collect a repack to complete the weapon. As you'll see, within the jungle or forest theme, we do have Captain Phasma, Kylo Ren, and a repack of Luke Skywalker from The Empire Strikes Back. So if you do want to complete this Build-A-Weapon series, the chances are you're going to have to pick up a figure that you already own. As you can see though, Kylo Ren is available in this range, and we'll be taking a look at him in my next review. But for the time being, we are going to take a look at this one, which once again is Captain Phasma of the First Order. So moving on to the figure, this is Captain Phasma, and again, she is a really cool character. Firstly, of course, she does share some similarities with the First Order Stormtroopers. The armour, for the most part, is practically the same, although due to this figure, or this character's sheer height, she is a little bit taller than your average trooper. I believe in the Force Awakens, Gwendoline Christie stands at around 6'3". So in that respect, obviously she is a little bit taller than your average trooper, and that really is captured in the figure. It's much taller than your average figure. The armour is a little bit chunkier, and that helmet looks very cool as always. There are some minor modifications made to the helmet just to differentiate it a little bit. As you'll see, it's much sharper around the edge. It's less of a standard helmet, and it has a little bit more of a unique look overall. Now, one thing that I have noticed a lot of people complain about online about this figure is the fact that while in the movie, Captain Phasma has a chrome, almost vac metal look to her, whereas the figure itself has just been painted in silver plastic. Now, I understand why some people may be upset a little bit about that. It would have been really cool to have seen a reflective look on this figure. But I think the way that Hasbro have approached this one, painting it in a silver plastic, really doesn't look too bad. I think it works for the most part, and it just delivers a really cool look for the figure. It doesn't fit in too much with the regular First Order Stormtroopers. It doesn't blend in as just another trooper. She obviously has a unique rank and a very elite look to her, which is really nice. As you'll see, she also comes with a rather unique blaster, which does appear to be a modified version of the F11D Stormtrooper rifle, just with an extended stock and a slightly golden colour scheme. And she also features a very cool and rather regal looking cape as well. You'll see there, you've got this sort of black look to the cape with a red trim, which looks really nice, and again really adds to the importance of the character. I'm sure she's set to be or play a rather large role in The Force Awakens, and all of these elements really add to that. Now, in terms of articulation, Captain Phasma does come with the standard 5 points. She features a ball joint at the head, no removable helmet for those of you that may be wondering. She has swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips. Like with the First Order Stormtrooper, she does feature that slot on the leg for the blaster rifle, although due to that slightly extended stock at the back, it does prove a little bit difficult to stick in. For the most part, however, this character and this figure is really cool. I highly recommended one for the collection, and again, if you want to add this guy to your own collection, or this lady as it were, lady of the First Order, then you can indeed do so via the link in the video description. Again, this one's available to pre-order at staractionfigures.co.uk, and I highly recommend you do so, because as I said, this figure is in hot demand at the minute. She's, you know, very limited on pegs in stores, and as soon as she does appear out in the wild, she's just getting snapped up, so don't hang around. Pick this figure up while you can, you certainly won't regret it. So that's going to do it for this review on Captain Phasma from The Force Awakens. And before we wrap up this review completely, I just want to give you a quick look at the Build-A-Weapon piece. Now, I'm not going to spend too long talking about this one, because I think it's utter rubbish. As you can see, it's a sort of buzzsaw, chainsaw sort of weapon, with a horrible green blade at the front, and it just looks useless. Really no intention on completing this Build-A-Weapon piece. I think it looks awful. Really don't like the overall look, and the sooner that that's thrown in the trash, the better. However, this is a really cool figure. Again, highly recommended, and you know, can't stress to you enough, guys, go out and get this one. It is really cool. And I'll be giving you a look at her 6-inch Black Series counterpart in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and as always, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.